Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age. Gonna have a lot of conversations, I think. Start with Dorian here.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then,
Yes.
out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Is this the romance option? Yeah.
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane. But how many delusional maniacs are going to have that knowledge? He broke open the Fade. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Alright, thanks. Wonder if he has anything else to say.
I ran into Fiona. Seems you have Alexius serving the mages.
There it is.
There's some justice in that after what he did to them. Maybe one day he'll realize it.
I should go.
Naturally.
Alright. Fiona, Master Enchanter.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and
Wait a
now
minute.
I am none of those things.
She's a Grey Warden?
Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
Was she in the first game? I really didn't remember. Huh.
You were once a Grey Warden?
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
That's something.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a warden.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the Circles of Magi. But I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
Yeah, if I didn't stop Alexis, it would've.
You're not still the Grand Enchanter, then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Good to hear.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question. In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
I mean, I'd like to talk to King Alistair. Alistair is one of my favorite characters from Dragon Age Origins.
You want me to smooth things over with him? Introduce you?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
Okay. Got a lot of talking to do, so here, if you wish to read this, feel free to pause. Oh, jeez. Is this above the main hall? What is this place? Plaster. Previous occupants have redressed over and over. Most are solid. Some I would strip down to the stone. The strength of this place is the foundation. Are we here for the long term, or is the Inquisition temporary? Do it right. The Inquisition is only temporary if we fail, and we're not failing the Inquisitor. Okay. Definitely seems like something should happen here at some point. We would address people from up here, maybe? Who are you?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
Oh.
You're taking over the duties of Meneve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
Interesting.
How can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
Hmm.
You were made tranquil?
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
What
Okay.
is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate, based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were.
Nice
Yes,
to meet you.
Inquisitor.
Ah, alright, so there's a research. I don't think we have anything, do we? No. Alright, so research is there. Dorian is over there. Let's go up to the top. What's this? Dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples II is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. What? I had to have a bolt installed and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news. I've managed to discourage Boule from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. Felician? Felician? I don't even know. From 2 doors over, has been visiting almost every day to play with the Nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmooples II is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house, however, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago. An agent of one of the Blanchards? Blanchards? Hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmooples II in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I've arranged for Gardner to take over nug keeping. In the message where we're talking about capturing spies and interrogating them, is also talking about nug keeping. What the heck? Liliana.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
Now as you mention it.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
More likely they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus?
We are better than Corypheus.
Damn right. I don't want to hear you referring to our agents as tools again. I will smack you in the face. I'm the fucking Inquisitor.
I'm listening.
Anyway, alright.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero of Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. It took a great sacrifice, but it was worth it. We won the day, and I thought the Makers smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Yes.
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Where does this go? Okay. Look at this place. It's so large. It's cool. Oh, wow, that wall needs to be replaced. Aw, should have gave me something over there. Jeez. Let's see. Anything else up here? The news is dire. There are rumors that our warden brothers and sisters in Ferelden have all perished. Without the Grey Wardens, the Blight will take Ferelden. Whoa. Then it will undoubtedly spread. It will go north to Navarra and the Marches. It will come west to Orlais. At the head will be an archdemon, and in its wake will come thousands upon thousands of darkspawn. You must be ready to stare squarely into the eyes of oblivion. Many of you have asked why we remain here when such threats are mounting in the east. The problem, you see, is not a new one for us. Politics. To say Ferelden and Orlais have been at odds is an understatement. These two are like dogs and cats. We Wardens are a legion by address only, but that does not seem to matter to Ferelden's leaders. Word is that the King of Ferelden is dead, and his successor, Loghain Mactyr, decrees that no Warden set foot in the country. Mactyr, a national hero who helped expel invading Orlesian forces from Ferelden, seems to have it out for our order too. Maybe he doubts our abilities. Maybe he is more foolish than the history books make him out to be. That is why we must wait, even as Ferelden willingly welcomes its fate. An address by Warden Constable Blackwall of Val Sheven to his recruits. Warden Constable Blackwall. Interesting. Baron Plucky, I don't care how many missions he's flown or how many lives his actions have saved. He is a holy terror. Nearly pecked out my eye the last time I tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sister to come over. You should have seen her look when she snatched the letter from me. If I had a weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. I suppose she thought I was trying to murder her prized raven. And all she had to do was coo at him, and the Baron hopped onto her shoulder, all sweetness, and nestled into her neck. How does she do it? All the birds like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it? Yep, that's it. Definitely blood magic. Alright, so we are now done with this building. I think. Pretty sure. Dorian, Liliana, Solus. Okay, yeah. Talked to all three of them. Back in the main hall. So I think we've talked to everybody we can. Oh, well, hold on.
Hello, Inquisitor. Honored to help with these, whatever they are.
Who are you?
Honored, Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhall. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
What do you talk?
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. You know Paragon Branca?
Ah,
Her. When she turned out to be sodding mad, I left. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Any ideas about the origin of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything.
these things?
Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars.
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Do you have any insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Are we talking about the mosaics I've been finding in the hinterlands? These things? Like, I don't... Okay. Definitely missing something. Plant new seeds? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, the set! You made it out of Haven.
Thank you for Haven. Less so for Redcliffe, but I am committed to serve your worship. Inquisitor.
Okay. Well, good you made it out. My darling Wilbur, I'm so proud of you. We hear so much about the Inquisition in the village. It makes me happy to know you are doing your part. I'm sorry about what happened to Haven. I will light a candle in the trench for the fallen. Please take care of yourself. I know what you're like when things get busy and the fate of the world hangs in the balance. You must take care of yourself before you can help save the world, you know. Don't forget to eat. You're still in the mountains? It must be cold and wet. Why couldn't it be a fort in the hinterlands? Then you'd be closer to home. Well, dress warmly. Shall I send you a blanket? Anyway, you should write more often. I don't understand why you can't tell me what you're doing. You shouldn't keep secrets from your mother. P.S. What do you mean I have to address the letters to Rector? Is that what they call you there? Why? Your name is Wilbur. Wilbur Quigley. It's a good name. Wilbur was your uncle's name. He fought in the Battle of River Dane. We are all so proud of him. Are you ashamed of your given name? Why are you ashamed, Wilbur? Damn it, Wilbur. Why are you ashamed? It's such a good name. I'd love to be called Wilbur.
Even here. This hold has everything.
It does have everything. Can we do some stuff here? Okay. Don't have any seeds yet. Is that what the person behind me takes care of? You, Elaine.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar.
Elan.
Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and
Yep.
offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
He didn't seem all that friendly toward me.
A sign of his respect. Smiles are saved for fools, so they leave quickly.
Ah.
All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Okay.
I am at your service.
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
We are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
Okay.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Yes, of course. Josephine is in there behind the wall. Was that Mother Giselle? Mother Giselle!
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Leliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
If the power of the Inquisition isn't enough, we're all in a great deal of trouble.
It may seem overwhelming now, but you have already done more than most could have. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
I mean, I kind of want to learn.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
There's so much to do.
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need.
Sure.
It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Alright, we'll leave you to
Farewell,
be for now.
weird mother.
Farewell.
We haven't even talked to most of our companions yet. Oh, hey, look, we're legions. Oh, stupid masks. Construction reports. Okay. Oh, hey.
Thank you for saving my life and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Hellisma can talk to you.
Alright. Ah, Quartermaster Thren. Can you just give her the... She's right. Alright.
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
Okay. Ah, yeah, sacred.
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve. Inquisitor?
Did I give him the boot? Like, what happened there? Okay, hello. Bride of the Maker, though I am flesh, your light is ever present, and those I have called they remember, and they shall endure. I shall sing with them the chant, and all will know we are yours, and none will stand before us. Cool sword. Okay. Can't open that yet. Any other ways out of here? Alright, we continue on in the next episode. Gosh, it may be another 2 or 3 before we get out of this castle. I'm sorry if this is all boring, but I'm really liking exploring this castle and talking to everybody. It's a big part of the game. So thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.